And welcome to another interesting episode of the 100% Joy Series. I'm so excited on this episode, and Merry Christmas. It's the Christmas season again. The holidays are here, and I'm super excited because I know that it's one of the times that we get to spend time with family, the people we love, feast. Yes, I'm a foodie. Feast. Have a good time, forget about things we're not supposed to eat, and just dive in, have cake, have whatever we want. So it's that season again, and it's here. And I'm sure that everybody's super excited about it and preparing for it. But you see, it's a time that also gets me thinking because there's a lot that goes on, towards the festive period, especially Christmas. I think that's the most celebrated holiday of the year, Christmas. Everybody celebrates Christmas. I always look forward to it because it's time for me to go home and spend time with family. I'm always excited about it. I get to eat my mom's food. Yes, even at my age, I get to enjoy her food. I get to spend time with my sisters, my niece, my nephew. I get to spend time with family. And I get to see friends that I haven't seen in ages who also come home to see their families. And it's always a good time, when you get to just reflect and look at what has gone on the whole year and then try to plan for what is coming, the coming year. And then just being happy that everybody made it to the end of the year and we're preparing to go into another year. But today I want to have a different kind of conversation about the holiday seasons. I'm trying to look at the holiday blues and then also the pressures that go on during the holidays. Sometimes when the holidays are coming, some people, begin to get into a space where they feel like they're under a lot of pressure to deliver. You're under a lot of pressure about what to wear, what to provide, for people who have families. The monies that you need to go and spend, maybe when you travel to the village or wherever you want to go to, where you want to go for Christmas. People put themselves under a lot of immense pressure during the holidays because we begin to think that the holiday is about, extravagance. It's about, being on a spree, and all that. But I think predominantly holidays are more about times that we get to take a step back from work and get to spend time with the people that matter to us, with family and friends. The time that we get to rest. We rest our minds, we rest our bodies from all the rigorous work that we've gone through throughout the year. It's also a time for us to share love and spend happy moments with family. Because, when we're all grown up, you barely see yourselves throughout the year. So it's a time to do that, But I think right now, we've taken a step forward to make the holiday a time to put ourselves under immense pressure. And that's not what the holiday is about. And then you find out that at the end of the day, the holidays are over and you really did not have a holiday. All you had was a time of trying to create a persona that you feel people want to see during the holidays. You were trying to impress everybody. You wanted to go home and show that, I'm not a big man in town, or I'm a big woman in town. Or you're trying to please everybody during that period to make sure that you can provide everything that they need. You feel the holidays is about the new dress you're putting on, the new shoes you have on, the all the luxuries that you're able to provide, during that time. But I think that the holidays is for way more than that. I think Christmas as a holiday especially is for way more than that. When we come back, let's look at what Christmas and the holidays is really about. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, now hit that red button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you know when the next episode is coming up. You can see that I'm relentless. I'm telling you to click your subscribe button and you haven't. I'm sure before the end of 2022 you will. So if you've done that, that's fine. And I'd love to hear from you. Share your comments, thoughts, stuff you want to hear about. And I'll be very, very glad to hear from you. So that done, let's get back into it. So what is Christmas about? and what is the holidays about. Now, I called it Christmas, and I also said holidays because Christmas is a Christian holiday. But we all know that during that holiday in December, everybody goes on holiday. It's a holiday that everyone takes part in, regardless of whether they're Christians or not. I guess we all take part in every holiday, whether it's a Christian holiday, it's a Muslim holiday, whatever holiday it is, we take part in those holidays. So for Christians, Christmas is a time that they get to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And it's a season where you're supposed to show love. Okay, reflect on the fact that Jesus was born, came into the world, lived his life, and got to a point where he gave us redemption by going to the cross. And we celebrate his birth because it was the beginning of a new life for us as Christians. But like I said, a lot of people forget that when the Christmas comes, because we'll start putting pressure on ourselves for every other thing except what the holiday is for us. And that is why sometimes you see quotes like Jesus is the reason for the season. Just a reminder for people to know that amidst every other thing you want to do, don't forget that this is the reason. It just reminds you of, the fact that this is why your faith exists in the first place. Or looking at Christmas as a general holiday, looking at it as the holidays. It is a time for everyone, including Christians, to take a step back and reflect. It's a time to rest, You've gone through the year, a lot has happened, and Christmas happens in December, which is the last month of the year. So naturally, it's a time to reflect, be grateful, the time to be filled with so much gratitude, looking back to see all that you have gone through throughout the year, all that has happened throughout the year, all your wins, all your failures, all your goals that you're able to accomplish, the ones that you're yet to accomplish, the ones that happened, all the times you celebrated, everything that has gone on throughout the year. And when you take time out to reflect, you find out that you're filled with so much gratitude because so many things has happened. And who you were on the 1st of January when you entered the year is not who you are at the end of the year. So it's time to reflect, and then it's a time to take an appraisal of how the whole year had gone for you, and to set intentions for the new year that you're about to step into. It's also a time to just keep work aside and spend time with people that you love. Build real connections, build valuable connections, and also nurture those real connections that you already have in your life that you haven't had time to spend with during the year. Life is short, and the people you see today, you might not see tomorrow. This year alone, we have seen that we've lost so many people. A lot of people have lost people. So when we get the chance, which comes when we have holidays like this, is a chance to spend time with your family and remind them how much you love them and what they mean to you. It's a time to build memories. So for every holiday, it's a time to build new memories for your family. And that means that it goes beyond the new dress you're putting on, the shoes that you're putting on, how many crates of soda you could buy for the house, how many chickens you were able to kill, or how big the cow you're killing is. It's more about the love that you're able to share with the people that are closest to you, regardless of what you can afford to share in that time. So it's important for us not to lose focus on what is important. When we do, we lose time not only with ourselves, but with the people that we love. Amidst all the pressure that is going on, don't forget what is important. And what is important is sharing love with the people closest to you. Now, for some of you who are alone today, don't beat yourself up. Maybe this is just a chance for you to spend time with yourself. A lot of times we don't get to spend time with ourselves. We're too busy, trying to get the attention of every other person or try to do every other thing. We don't get to spend time with ourselves. So we don't even know ourselves so well. So maybe this is a time for you to spend time with yourself. Just be yourself. Stretch out on that couch in your living room, or, spread yourself out on your bed. Watch Netflix. Take yourself out. Have a good time, rest, visit friends if you have any. If you don't feel like, it's okay. Spend time with yourself, because you have the whole 2023 to still interface with a lot of people. So you don't have to be lonely. You don't have to be lonely because you're alone. There's so much you can do. Go out, watch a movie, or just have a good time, or get on that phone and call a friend. The person might not even be on the same continent with you. and have great conversations. But above all, savor that moment that you have that you can spend with yourself. Because sometimes we look for that time, that alone time, and we can't even find it because there's so much going on in our lives. When we come back, let's look at how you should enjoy this Christmas. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So, how are you going to get to enjoy these holidays? First things first, please do not take a loan because you need to impress anyone or you need to provide anything. It's a holiday. What's most important is your human connections. Please do not go overboard because you need to make a statement or an impression. For those of you who will be traveling to the village, I notice that there's always a lot of pressure when you're going back to your hometown because you need to show them in your hometown that you made it while you were in town. Some people will take loans to buy cars, they'll borrow money that they can go and spend when they go back home. Please, do not do that. If you're taking a loan because you want to invest in your business, it's a different thing. But taking a loan to go and have fun does not make any sense because there's no returns to pay that loan back. That's the problem. So please do not put yourself under immense pressure. If you know that you will not be able to walk around your hometown because you didn't come back with a car or with money to spend, then spend the Christmas where you are or spend your holidays where you are. It's not a do or die. You can always go next year. All you need to do is plan, work harder, or save up better, and then do whatever you want to do, the razzmatazz you want to do when you go for the next Christmas, God willing. So please stay within your budget. Don't go overboard. It is a time to rest. It's a time to have fun. It's a time to spend time with your family. So go ahead and have fun. Don't put yourself under undue pressure. So let me share how I intend to spend my own Christmas. So for me, I'm going to be spending Christmas with my son here at home. Usually I travel home to spend Christmas with my larger family, but this year I decided to spend it here with my son. I have so much on my plate that I want to do as regards my goals and work, and I felt that it was a time for me to take a break, reflect, and then put my plans together. So I felt like I need some time alone, which is why I decided to spend Christmas here at home with my son. So we're going to take a lot of time to rest, have fun, go to the movies. We have friends who invited us for dinner on the 26th, so we're going to go for that. I think on the 25th, we're going to watch Netflix, have pizza, have small chops, have rice, have chicken. In fact, we're going to have everything we would naturally not have. So we're going to have everything. There's no diets, there's no healthy eating that day. We're just going to be home with our dog Maya, and we're going to have a good time. Then on 26th, we're going to have dinner with friends, and we'll see how it goes on 27, 28. I'm sure there's always something to do, but we intend to have a lot of fun this holiday. But within our budget, as I said, no pressure. We're just going to stay within what we can afford. The most important thing is that we're spending it together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to keep you here for too long because it's almost Christmas and I want you to go have some fun. But remember the reason for this season. Remember what the holidays should mean to you. It's not a time to put yourself under pressure. It's actually a time to rest so that you can rejuvenate and recalibrate yourself for the next year. It's a time to reflect, to go in retrospect into the year that is ending and see what has happened and what has not. It's a time to show gratitude. Count your blessings, everything that has happened and everything you have been able to achieve throughout the year. It's a time to be grateful for your life, for your family, for everything that has happened throughout the year. It's a time to show love to other people and receive love in return. It's a time for laughter, it's a time for joy, it's a time for celebration. But regardless, it's something that you should do in moderation and do within your budget. From me and my team, I wish you a merry, merry, merry white Christmas and a prosperous new year. And I look forward to sharing more conversations with you in 2023. Until then, have an amazing holiday. Bye-bye.